G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up, and another episode of our Factorio Space Age series. We've had a little break in between episodes while I've been travelling to various continents, mainly Europe and Australia. And now we're back, and I'm back into the recording here. And of course, last episode we actually, what did we do last episode? We got into building a Romulus 1, our space platform, and in fact I've made some improvements to the space platform, and I will talk about that very shortly. This episode we're going to be building a second space platform, but this is going to be a Starship Remus 1, we'll call this one. Romulus and Remus, the legendary little offspring of the half man, half something that was the founders of Rome. We're going to be building Remus 1, which is going to be our Starship, and that's going to be getting us to our first planet, which I believe might be Volcanus. So I've started making improvements to the Starbase here. I'm going to get you guys to jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll talk you through the Starbase changes in just a sec. Okay, so yes, what I had to do here, so I did improve the Starbase. So what I did is I took a moment just to make these extra 4. So we doubled the capacity. We had 4 silos. I've now got 8, and we're going to activate those very shortly. In fact, we'll do that in just a second. Anytime we hear alarms, just a reminder, anytime we do hear alarms, these alarms are going to be for one of 2 spots. It's either going to be over here, which is where we are defended by electrical with a backup of regular red ammo, but it's the laser turrets running off the electricity here, and of course that's coming from here, so this is just going to be constant. They replenish, and then over here we have a mix of the 2 again, and again these guys will just replenish themselves, and it's these guys over here. If you have a look at our pollution, we are in the pollution zone, so I could go around and clear it, but I've decided I'm at the point here with this base where I'm going to leave it to defend. Here we go, we've got another point of action there, so yeah, that's all quite fine. It's just the robots are being killed as they go and repair that. That's fine. In fact, if we have a couple of these guys, could I put these guys here? Could do that. I could do that, but let me just try putting this guy like this. Yeah. Okay, let me do that, and then we'll do them as well. So that they'll get put in, and then we'll see about that. But yeah, anyway, that's all completely fine, and that's just going to keep happening right around the base. No matter where we are, everywhere is going to have the attacks coming on, and that's just the point in the game that we are now, because we are focusing on getting up to space. So let's before we go into Romulus and then creating Remus. In fact, why don't we? I tell you what. Why don't we get ourselves a... by the way, I removed all of the power here and just put in the substations, and I think that's a bit tidier as well. So I do like that one. Don't need them down here. If you look at the range, we should be pretty good. So let's get a second one going. Now, to do this, I think I need... I've got foundation there. If I go to space, I think I need a starter pack. Yeah, now to get this, we are going to need steel, just 20 steel, a few more... of the space platform, so a bit more steel and a bit more space platforms, and we're sorted. So we can actually get that here. In fact, I can get that from here. So let me do that. Yep. And now I should have it. Yep. And now I just need a bit of steel. And of course, this is interesting. The steel is like, it wasn't backing up, but I didn't realize that I have this ridiculous thing here with steel. So I've started to try and get rid of that, because the steel should be backing up as well. But yeah, I'll probably have to start emptying this and finding a way just to get that out. But in the meantime, I'm just going to do that, and that gives me a starter pack. Okay, and now we can come down here. Now another change as well, just while we're doing that starter pack and that's being built. Another change of course, is we've got a rocket, a cargo landing pad here for bringing stuff back down to Novus. And what I did is when I went up to Romulus. Well, the extension of Romulus is just this wing here. So basically, we're just taking all of the asteroids that we can, and essentially they should be capturing everything that they can now. And there's no filter on these ones, and they're filtered for the other ones depending on what they're catching. But what was happening here is we were finding there was carbonic, these ones, the carbonic ones, carbonic asteroid chunks. We're just clogging this system up. So the carbonic is producing these carbons, and the carbons weren't doing anything. Now, the carbons are used in the white science, but we were having a big backlog of those. So what I've done is an overflow of the carbon. So when it needs it, and in fact, these are waiting for ice, so they can't really do anything. So we'll have to check if they're going to get a bit more of the ice ones. But when it needs it, it would then, when it overflows, it would then send it back to here, and this would send it back. So when we get, if you come down to, where is it? I think I go back to the home one and I have a look. Yeah, I'm requesting 200 of the carbons. So I'm always going to be requesting those 3 products, and then they bring them out. And the carbons, when they do come down, they'll come down in little bits, and they're actually coming across here. And if we have a look at it, the carbon is coming across in these ones in little batches, and it's coming across to our power plants. And what it's doing here is it's coming into the power plants here. Where is it? Carbon. There it is there coming in. So this is it. And so you can see them there, and it's going to prioritize them from the left. So when it's got it, it'll put it in. We should see a few going into the system now. But at the moment, I think the problem with Romulus is the fact that, we'll get into Romulus in just a second, but the problem is going to be that we have a bit of a build-up of... we don't have any of the ice, so we need to get some of the ice ones, and that's a bit of a shame. So we will need to get a few more of the ice asteroids, but that's all right. That'll be fine. Let's have a look now at let's get this built, and what we'll do is we'll get this. Let's put it into this silo over here. So this silo, I'm just going to put in the starter pack, right, and that's going to be there. And now we need to build the rocket to go with it. To do that, we want to just replicate this. So this is all automatic. So I'll do the first one. Let's see if we can get this a little bit... I mean, I basically need to see if I can get this a little bit clever here. This may not be as tidy as we thought. Let's see. So if I go there, right, and then if I go there, and I'm just trying to see, how do I... we can do that, yeah. Yeah, these are all kind of backwards, but we want to just see if we can get this functional, and then we'll worry about it being quite nice looking. Because the other side is fairly symmetrical, which, I do like, and I would like to see if we can get that. So that's that one. So the end one will be fine. And you can go out there as well. So it'll be here, and it will be... Well, if it is going to be there, then the best thing is that is going to be there. And that means that this guy, because we're one off there, so that'll be there. So that'll all be at least the same, which would be nice. And that means that I can get this one looking the same as well, because we would do... I'll do it like this, right? I'll tell you what, I'll do that. I'll do that, and then we'll do this, and then we'll say, right, you're going in, and you're going to go down and tuck in. Yeah, and then we'll put the blue here, so there's no filter. So we'll go there, and then once we're there, we'll go there. Okay, and then we want to limit this. So this one's limited to one line, so we want to limit that there. So if we go here to there, so you should be one line now. Now, we have some alarm there. Let's just make sure we don't have a proper alarm. What are they? I think they're just destroying the ones that are being made, so that's fine. Oh, because we haven't got any... Look, we haven't got any of these guys. Ah, yes. And I think I'd need to go and fix that one up. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go back to that. Where is it? It's down here. Yeah, I'm just going to go back there and take these out. Yep, they can get taken out actually, because we've got the defenses here. They won't get through. It's just the spitters are going to be, you know, just destroying walls. We'll go back to them just destroying walls. Okay, so that's that. Now what we'll do here is let's limit these all the same. So if I do 1, 2, 3, now these are all limited now by that. So you're limited. Yep, it's all limited now. There you go. And just doing a little click there, shift click in on that one. Okay, so now we'll put these guys in as well. And you can come across here. Starbase is getting there. I do like this. This is looking pretty good. And get this going. So you're here and you're there. Lovely. Okay, so the middle one is going to be... the middle bit is going to be blue chips. Now, let's see about blue chips. We might need to make this... This is going to be interesting, actually. Don't know how this is going to work. This is going to get a little bit messy, actually, but that's all right. I don't mind that. That's fine. Why don't we do this just to give ourselves a bit of room? Yeah, for now. Now, let's see if we can do blue chips like this. We'll do this and in. Yep, that's blue chips in. And then... let's do again here to there. And here is going to be there. Look, it's functional. It's probably not going to be symmetrical. And we'll do that. So you're going to be... oops, sorry. You shouldn't be there. You should be there. So the blue chip's straight down. I don't mind that. So let's aim for this. Let's go you there. Let me do this one. So we're starting here and we're doing this, and that is actually perfectly symmetrical. So that works. Let's do it again here to there, and we'll put this guy in here, and then we come straight down. So those three, it actually works out quite well. Yep, so they'll land in. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we want to come down. Now, I think the way we can fix this, we can fix this up. If we do that to there, that means we should be able to go... You can actually be there. Yes. Right, that's that one. And that means you need to be... this one needs to be there. So that should work. Yeah, he's filling up under there, which means... this guy can come across one more. Yeah, he can come across one more there, and he'll go down into there. So that's perfectly. So that's good. They're all the same, which is nice. Excellent. Okay, the last one now is going to be from the very top. So we want to get these in. So to do this, there's two there. I don't know how we're going to do this, actually. I think what we'll need to do is move this guy across. So if let's go here. This is good. This is a nice little problem solving here for Starbase. Let's do that there. Yeah, and then that there. And then what we'll do is we'll see if we can put this guy in there. And you come across. So now we get a little bit more room. So that means that now this guy can be here. Yep. Which is them, and then that guy can be there, which means this guy's here. Yes, so that works out quite well. Yeah, because we've got the power bits as well, which is going to be interesting. Okay, so if we put this guy here, yes, then we can do this to there, and now this can be straight down. And straight to there. And again, we're watching the pollution here. So this will be good. This will fill up. And in fact, we've collated a lot here. So let me just put in this. Now let me do that, and then that. And I'll need to do the same again. So let me come across and go that, empty here, because we've got a lot of these here, and then put the bit in there. So it is stockpiling quite a few. And then if I do this part as well, we shouldn't have any of these guys. There we go. Let's just get rid of those. Yep. And did we pick up a few of these manually? Yeah, we did. Good. Oh yeah, let me tell you. So when making these guys, what I've done, so for making them, the silos, you manually craft those because you wouldn't need a machine. But if you have a look at them on a space, they take these. So no, hang on, they take these. So lots of things. So 1,000 plus 200, 1,000 teal, 200 blue, red engines, 200, 100 pipes, and 1,000 concrete. Now I have robots delivering all of those. When I need to make them, I just turn this one on, and then this one will basically make those, and those guys will start bringing me all of those. And that's this is basically for one of them, so that works out pretty well. I think I just get the pipes. I've always got the pipes anyway. Yeah, the pipes are just collected somewhere else. Maybe I've just got them. Yeah, so I did that 4 times, and then that just lays those down, and then I've turned that off, which is a nice little filter to have. So that works out pretty well. Now here we go. We can move this guy to here. Hang on, we can't. Well, we should move it to there anyway. But I need to get this. So if I get rid of this, that connects, which is perfect. That just goes. And that means what I can do now is this, and let me do this, yep. And I can come across now. And yeah, it's complicated, and we point it down, and he's got the limiter, and now he's in it and rocking and rolling. So you can see there, deliver the cargo. So we want to build a new space platform. Let's get that one going. This one's going to be called Remus 1. And this is going to be our first Starship. So you'll see that launching, and that'll be up there, Remus 1, and we'll get that going shortly, and we'll be able to jump into this, and Remus 1 will be happening. If I have a look here, let me jump off that. So you're done. Okay, we just need to do the next one here. So you may as well be there. And I think, oh yeah, hang on, you, there to there, hang on, here to here, and then there to there. So you can't be here to here, can you? No. Something's very damaging there. You're just there, aren't you? No, it's fine. It's a bit of a yeah, we're just going to have those alarms going. Okay, let's connect these guys up again, and for now let's just connect you up again as well. But I will do that, and then that works. Yeah, that works nicely. And you can be here to here because it just can, same as the other one. He must come across, he must come down, and then he goes across, and then he wiggles down. Yep. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and now we just have the last one to go. Right, so for this one, if I get rid of you two, you are connected, which is good. So you can split, again, here to here, and then you're just coming down and tucking along the infrastructure there, and then tucking down, and that means all 4 are ready to go, which is nice. So these ones here don't actually have anything attached to them. So what I'm doing is these 2 here are my space platform ones. And what I want to do here is I want to deliver this cargo to Remus 1. And I want to deliver this one to Remus 1 as well. Actually, no, I don't need to do that, because if I go to Remus 1, you can see here, he's actually looking pretty good. Now, if I come up and if I automatically start building it, yeah, he will then, so if we do this, now I was thinking the cargo hub on the space platform, is it, no, what is it, space platform hub. The space platform hub is actually always centered in the ship. Now I want to have this not centered in the ship, so I'm going to have a corridor. So let's do, say, this, see that, and have you guys connect up. Yeah, right, there you go, it'll be nice. And then we're going to have this guy coming across. So what I'd like to do is grab this and say, right, let's build this now so he's actually across a little bit. And let's do it about this width, yeah. And then what we're going to do, and I think we'll have it based towards the top of the... Now let's have it based towards the bottom. So we'll have this can be production. So we're going to have a production part, which is going to be like that. Yep, this is going to be the production. Okay, so there's a lot of this that's going to have to be taken up, which is good. So let's have that going there, and then what we'll do is we'll start to expand here. So why don't we do it like this? Let's do it. So let's go from the bottom of the hub. Let's start to put out these kind of bits. You need to be up a little bit. There you go. Cool. Yep, and we're going to do 1, 2. Hang on. Sorry, 1, 2. Yep. So we'll try and do some symmetricality, and from the edge we want to go 1, 2. Yep. And we're going to come down to there, and then from here we're going to go 1, 2, and this is where we're going to start to get the ship with the rockets along the bottom, and we'll see if that is enough to help us get all the rockets going. We want this to be here, so we'll go right away across. Yeah, brilliant. And then we're gonna see about this. In fact, if that is like that, let's just trim off. Let's trim off that and say, right, are you there? So that's one of them. That's one of them. And let's go. Oh, hang on. Are you? Yep, you are. So let's do 1, 2, and then we'll do. Oop. Hang on. Is that? Can't go left and right. Is that the extent of it? Hang on. So if we go 1 and 2, yeah, that's kind of. Oh, hang on. That's not it. Oh, that is it. It's just not the. Okay, so basically, let's see how that is, and then we can carve out some of the inner part as well to put some of those in. But we'll basically get that going. Now, the idea is it'll keep sending that there. So we are going to have this these two building, and these two will be building their spaceships and just doing that. And over here, we've actually got some other things that might be handy, ready to go in. So let's get those going as well. To both of these, we want to deliver to Remus, and here we want to deliver to Remus as well. Okay, so it'll take those up, and they're just basically good things that we want to be building and sending up. Let's also do a couple of things here. So what we'll do is let's get ourselves a bit of a. In fact, why don't we do this? Why don't we make these guys the foundationals? Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, I think we could, couldn't we? Yeah, I think we will, actually. Let's do that. Let's do this. Why don't we do this? Why don't we go... Okay. I'm going to collect these myself because I don't want... Yeah, I'm going to do that. And because I want to collect the space platform material. Let's do this. Yep. And we come down. Okay. Just need to get this little imprint going on there, which is nice. There we are. And then I think I need to go here. And there, which is nice. That means that these can be gone because that connects. Yep. Nice. And you guys can go under there, which is good. Good. Okay, so we want that to be here, and let's have it going in. So these will be space platforms for these two. So we want that to be, let's say, here, and let's say there, and we'll do that. Okay, because we like the little point in, don't we? Yes, we do. Yep, so we'll do that. And I think if we're doing it here, we want one more. And we'll go like this. Yeah, and we'll just do a little break off there, so it can, there's possibility for it to go a bit further, but it doesn't in this case. Okay, and now we are going to want these guys to be there. Yep, cool. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do it here to here, and let's go the full amount. and it just inserts them directly. Let's do there to there, which is good. That's powered it up. Yep, and that'll just send those up now, which would be good. In fact, no, we said we wanted all 4 of these to be going up, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay, so in that case, we want this to be here, and I think we want this to be there, and now we just want to make it all nice. There they go, lovely rockets going, and you can be on the green. And on the green ones, you'll go to there, you'll go to there. And now because we're getting so much going on for Remus, and you have a look here, there's quite a bit of that happening. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, I think that's all quite nice. I'm happy with that so far. Let me just go and just duplicate these lights. Ooh, we are getting a bit of bollocking there. So you want a light there. Light there. Light there. Those lights are a bit off. They need to be there. They need to be there. And then these guys should be here and here. Yeah, that kind of brings us to where we should have the lights, which is nice. If we're doing this, we may as well just go, right, you need to be all the way across. And this part can be, we go down a bit. And we need it to be to there. Yeah, up. Just undo those bits, and then we go, okay, let's run across. And that should have those guys going in. Yeah, nice, cool. Okay, so yeah, because we've got a few of those here myself. Hard concrete, yep. 244 just there. So the robots should be coming in. Trash on requested. We don't want that. What is this? Unfulfilled requests. No, we're fine. Okay, we're good. Right. It's just going to keep launching those, so that's all pretty good. Okay. Now the other thing I was thinking we could do. So let's get Remus 1 together with the platform going. Well, actually, you know what? We need to get a few more things together for that anyway. So if I go a cargo bay, let's put in space platform starter pack. Let's put in cargo bays 1, 2, and 3. Yes, let's put 3 of those in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and repurpose these. So these guys are going to be in the box system. So if I do, let's just do single boxes for these. Actually, you know what? Let's do this the same. Let's do that there. And let's put it here, and let's put it here, and we'll say, right, we'll say here, and we'll say, right, yep, and we'll put that there, we'll go here. Okay, and here we're going to put in the cargo bays. Ooh, got lots of those there. I'll need to get rid of those. Where are the cargo bays? Are they made? There they are. Yeah, so let's put those in. So where's it put them? Into here? Yeah, 3 cargo bays in there. Okay, so the cargo bays are gone up. Let's give them a whole lot of those, and we want to deliver the cargo to Remus. And let's do this one with a whole lot of those. Deliver the cargo to Remus, and so I'm putting them straight into these here. Let's do sort of a few of these. Okay, and let's do, so we did those. What else have we got here? We're going to put a few of these guys in, and I believe we should add in, now that we are looking at these, got splitters. Let's do a few more bolts just to top it up, Remus. Yeah, and now we can put in into here. Let's put in 50 of those, so it'll keep sending them to different ones, which would be good. I'm going to put in half of my chemical plants. Yep, and I'm going to put in half of my electric furnaces, yeah, into there, which is good. And then over here, I think we're just going to have What else? Oh yeah, we need some solar. Oh yeah, so we do need some solar. Let's get some solar together because we are going to need solar anyway. But I was just thinking, what else do we have up there? Well, we need some asteroid collectors to be built actually. So if I go here, I need asteroid collectors. So red engine units and low density structures. Well, I can go get all those. I have low density structures here, and red engine units are ready to go. So if I come here, I can just grab all of those and they'll replenish, and then I can go and get some red engine units which are just over here, not too far up. Look at that steel. We're going to get that steel done. Red engine units are really getting going here. Now we don't need this many stockpiled. I don't know why I've got that many stockpiled. I'm just going to take that to 6 stacks and the rest can go. That means that in the meantime I can take a few. Let me just take just a few different ones and then see how many of these I can make now. So asteroid collectors, 5, 10, 12, yep. And then crushers, let's do 2. And now I need steel plates, and steel again is sitting in the extra. Got the extra bit of steel, which we never needed. We stockpiled this stupidly, but if I just take quite a few steel, yep, and also that would tidy itself up. Can I get it to do that? No. Nope. And if I go here, I've got asteroid collectors 5 and low density structures. We can get a few more now. I do love how the products are coming down from the space platforms. Like, I'll talk through my dilemma at the moment with, just make sure, yeah, here we go. Crushers. Let's do, okay, so we've got those. So we'll put the crushers and the asteroid collectors, we need to put those into ships soon as they're done. And so if I get them, let's do that. So you guys can go in, 6. And what else are we sending up? Should we send up? No, we won't send anything up. Let's just keep it as it is for the moment. So I don't think we need anything else here. Oh, hang on, blue inserters. Let's just get you 50 of those. It'll keep sending them off to the different boxes, and then we need to send them. So we put him here. Deliver the cargo to Remus, and deliver the cargo to Remus, and just keep doing that with those top 4. I need to manually do that. It's at the 1 ton, deliver the cargo, and you need to be here. And don't forget, here we are, yep, asteroid collectors are going in. So we've got 2 more to make, then we've got the crushers. So that'll be pretty good. I'm just going to grab, is there anything else here that I think I might need up in space? I don't think so. I think everything else is pretty good. I don't think we make anything else. We will do some gun turrets and some walls. In fact, let's send half of those and half of those in, just using these 2. And then that'll just get going. You are not at the ton yet, so let's just manually top you up with these 2. Yep, which is great. And then we can just send the rest as the rest as foundation, which is a nice one just to top it off. And then you're pretty good. Again, we'll just get the ones that have been produced, and then we'll do that. And that just, I'm trying to split the load between these 4 so they get going. You're at 1 ton, so you can go as well. You're at 1 ton, so you can go as well. That way it just takes a little bit of time for them to build. You got 3 launching at the same time there, which is quite nice. At night time as well, which is good. So that's pretty good. Oh, here you go. These 2 are launching as well. So we've got absolutely heaps of these launching at the moment. And what are you doing? You're building your low density structures. So it does look like low density structure production is the and blue chips. They're the slowdowns at the moment, but that is always going to be the case. Blue chips as well. I just want to check how our sulfuric acid is flowing through all the pipes, which is nice. But it does look like the issue again is the greens. And the green production, I mean, we can't go down the rabbit hole again because the green production is always going to be a bit of a shambles. It's over here, but this is limited to this these are 3 reds here, but if you have a look here, this is just the highest capacity we can have, and this is running off electrical, all electrical smelters. Now, this is limited by this patch, and that's all we're getting is just that patch there. So what we actually don't have, if I come into, I am in map mode, but if I have a look here, I've actually got no more iron ore patches anywhere, so I could go exploring. But what I am actually doing is I'm using my first space platform, Romulus one. I'm using that to send a steady stream back. It's not a huge stream, but it is sending those back. And don't forget those are for free. To bring it down from the space platforms. While we're here, actually, let's do something. Let's just, we are noticing that in here, and of course in here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, sorry, just while we're here, I think to Remus 1, we sent, if I have a look here, I've got cargo bays 3. I think I need a 4th cargo bay. And because this is going to be, in fact, I think I need 3 more cargo bays because this is going to be bringing a lot of stuff back from Volcanus. Actually, let's just get ourselves 1 more just for symmetry. So if I do this and I want 1 more cargo bay, yeah, brilliant. Okay, so we get one extra cargo bay. Whoop, let's find the right key there. Yeah, nice. You can even see that the space platforms are really slow in the making. The space platform material is very slow as well. And again, that's because still, and we are having issues with the products coming down because we are relying on iron ore to come down. So it's, yeah, we shouldn't really be relying on that. Let's send that cargo bay up, and let's get these guys up as well. Let's also do that, and that'll send you guys, which should be good. So you're remissing, you're just there. Yeah, nice. And then, oh yeah, let's send these guys to here. So it's that one, and a few of the extras. Okay. Right, you're doing pretty well. You've got a fair bit on there. But again, it's got the crushers in there, which is good. All this, anything that's made and ready to go up. What we'll do here, now that we've finished making things manually, is we'll come into here and we'll just say, right, let's give you back those. And let's come back here and just say, yeah, we want to get you back them, the rocket fuel. But I need to put this back on. And I can do it here as well. Rocket fuel, yeah, and put you back on nice and quick. Good. Okay, so that's good. These bottom 4 are the ones that will do automatically as long as we've got the request from space, and we do. If you have a look there, quite a bit of foundation still to go, so that'd be good. Oh, excuse me. Little sneeze there, mid-recording. Lovely. Okay, so Remus is being made up, and we are sending so many raw materials, which is great. And I guess we'll spend the next part of our next episode building Remus out and getting him ready for the space travel off to Volcanus. But in the short term, I just wanted to have a look at one thing that I should have done. I think we should do by now. If I'm having a look here, these guys, actually, it's interesting. They should be, low density structures. I mean, they should be backing up. So I think what we can do with that factory is just double it. We can literally double that. Yeah, let's do that to there. Just say, right, we want double the bollocking for those ones. We've got this guy here, which is good. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Hopefully that will help that out. And up here, are we not getting... Why are you not moving? You got reds. Oh, you don't have any reds. Oh, you don't have any arms for the reds. Oh, man. Okay, so you need to be there. You need to be there. And 1 here. So 1 plus 2 plus 2. Oh man, yeah, okay. Then you need to be there. And then I think we need to put an extra one here, don't we? Yes, we do. Let's put him there. And then we'll grab ourselves a bit of a here, and we'll go there to there. Yep. Okay, and hopefully that just kicks on now. So that isn't brilliant that we had an issue with those. We had the extension here, but we didn't have it all happening. But once those reds get put in, we should be right. This guy will start building, so that'll be pretty good. Now, I want to see. So we've got a little module factory going on here, and that'll do your level 1 speed modules. But what I did want to do is just say we don't have. The only power we've got really is this massive, a sort of industrial kind of dirty coal. It is running off some carbon, but mostly coal, and that is limited. We've got a couple of coal patches. Yep, there we are. Good coal patches, two very close by. So that is limited, but I thought let's do some lovely solar as well. So we'll get the solar going. We can't get cliffs out the way, but we'll do as much solar as we can here and there, and we'll do a couple of big. We got some land there for some couple of big sort of solar farms. So let's go. What we want to do is we want to just get the solar built here. Now I'm hoping I can build solar over here actually, down below. So let me see if the solar is basically we have two different things that need to be made. So I'm going to have copper, steel, and electric circuits, and I'm going to have them all in single ones. So actually we don't need to make this in map mode. We can go and make it over here. We're right here anyway. Anything need to be shipped up? No, it doesn't. Okay, all right. Let's come across here. We've got the white science. Sorry, those products going in there. That which is nice. But let's get ourselves 2 of them, and we're going to put in. We're going to have 1, 2, and then we're going to have 1, and then we're going to come out. Say 2. Yep. Okay. And you're going to be making solar panels here. And it's going to be 2 of them. And when we do this, what we're going to do is we're going to say, right, you need to be 2 products. And then if we come across, well, let's listen to the racket from that. We'll do these ones facing out as an output, but these ones bring in as the inputs. And of course, for solar panels, we are going to need copper, steel, and green circuits. So let's do that. Copper be the first one. Yep, and steel be the second one. So steel's going to be there. Yeah, good. So we can put this one here. Brilliant. And steel is going to be. Do it like that. Oh, you may as well just continue on. Yep. Copper, steel, and green circuits, and we'll do the green circuits will be. Yeah, that's lovely, and we can change that and make that a bit slightly better one in just a second. I'll show you what I mean. So now that we know there are 2 of them, we can take these guys out, and we can have. These can continue along. And we'll have a little gap here of 1 tile, grace, and then we'll do that like that. Right, so we're doing this, and this is green circuits. And we know that these 2 can come off because those 2 should connect, which is nice. It's a nice little one in the new bus with 2 and 2 for the copper and the steel plates. Here's the green circuits here, so we go like that. And just 1. We're at 1 of the green circuits. We did have 2, but we're at 1 at this point. So we'll make sure they bleed off both lines. But yeah, it's in poor condition there anyway. So this will run out, that green circuits, very quickly. Steel will run out very quickly as well, actually. So this will actually get us a bollocking. This whole process will get us a lovely bollocking shortly. Right, and we're going to make them, and they'll come into here. So what we might do is just get rid of that and put that one there. Because we want to have this guy here, And then we're going to have these guys ready for the taking. So it'll be 1 and 2. And we can then go, right, you're going to be filtered off, and you'll be solar panels. Yep. And now, I just wonder if I could do something slightly different with the... We do that there, and then this here. Oh no, let's do it like this. This is good actually. Let's do that. Yep, and we'll come up. And I'm going to come to here, and I'm going to come straight across in this one. Just see if we can get across. See if we can get you into there. Brilliant. Okay, good. So you'll be doing it, and solar panels are going to be 4. So we'll make 4 boxes of solar panels. And then what I'll do is I'll just grab everything, and I'll just go, right, let's do it again. Yeah, and that's enough, because don't forget, we're going to run out of steel and we're going to run out of green circuit. So we won't be able to have much more than that. There we go. Okay, so you're heading down. And then over here, we want these guys. So hopefully, we just try and do, I want this to be accumulators, and this is going to be iron plates and batteries. Now, this is going to be slightly different. Iron plates and batteries. So we'll be putting them on here. So this is a bit closer. We're going to do this slightly different. Iron plates and batteries. Right, and we'll do the iron plates nice and close. And we'll say right. And we'll go, yep. And it's lovely. Iron plates. There we go. And we're going to put you... You're going to be there. And then one under. Oop, there. Well, we don't need, actually, these guys. Yep, that's brilliant. Good. Iron plates and batteries. You're going to be there. Okay, and now I should have batteries happening. Now, we want to limit these guys. Hang on. Filter. Oh, hang on. You're meant to be... Sorry, filter is going to be, use the filter, and it's going to be there. And is that right? Yeah, yeah. And your filter is going to be there. Is that right? Yes, it is. So that means everything here can come out, and we can start to grab these guys and put them there. Actually, Remus will need, let's take all those. Yeah, because Remus is going to need a few of those. Let's put them in here. And we're going to need some power at Remus. So there you go. And I can make 4 accumulators manually, although I shouldn't need to. It's funny because now, even with 4 Starbases, we don't have the power to fuel up these rockets, or to get the rockets built. With 8 silos in the Starbase. So if I have a look here, Remus has still got, like, it's not even half built yet. But yeah. Okay, let's do the next part, which is going to be this bit, which is going to be batteries. And if we can get that going, that would be a nice little bit happening there. So we'll do that. So just straight up batteries. Let's see where batteries got to before they didn't. So batteries are fairly early on. Here we are. I think this is batteries here. It is. Good. Okay, so just watching that we get the red. Yep. Oh, there. Now we might get a bollocking there. So what we'll do is we'll bring batteries down, because we don't want it to bleed here. So let's turn it right there. You come down. I like that. This is where it could get a bollocking. Yeah, and then is that a green? Yeah, it is. Good. Okay, let's do this. Let's go like this. And, oh, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, you're green. Yeah, brilliant. Just checking that we don't have any bleed happening. Yeah, we don't, which is nice. Good. And then you go here, here, and there. Good. Okay, so that now gets those guys going. And that'll start making them. And we can, at the same time, just make another stack of those. Oop. Let me just do it again with this then. Okay, let's get the whole lot going. I'll put it in there. That's good. Now, I do like this to be slightly lopsided, so I will do 4 there, but I'm going to do 6 over here. No, I'm not, because I already said we're going to have issues. Yeah, let's just do that. Good. Okay, that's nice. Happy with that. What we can do is we can pick up 8 of those. We can pick up 48 of those. And I think I'll send these guys up. Now, I'm going to manually send them up, not using the box. But let's go see what's in each of these guys as well. So I've got those. Yes, I need to just fill this. So let's do that. And then the rest of those will be 1. You'll go to Remus. And then I want to just send half of these to Romulus, because I think I've got a few there. And then we're going to do one more thing before we finish up. Let's do this to Remus. And that's a nice full one. And then we'll send this guy up to Remus as well. But then while we're here, we'll just come back to the last one and say, right, just those guys. We'll fill it with the rest with the fast transport belts, and you can go to Remus as well, which is nice. Okay, did we have everything else? Yeah, we did. Okay, the only other thing I thought I wanted to do this episode, a quick check on how Remus is looking in here. Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? Is let's go to Romulus and just have a bit of a look here. So Romulus is extended. But what we are finding is a couple of issues. Here, we are accumulating these two. Now, I don't know how we're doing that, and I don't know if that's automatic. But somewhere along the line, those products are getting into here. I don't know how, because it's not coming in through here. I don't know if there's a manual system that's inputting those into there. But what we need to do is put them out. So let me do that and just filter and say, right, I want you just to be these two. So you'll be that one. Yep. And not you. I don't want you to. I want to pick that one up. Yeah, there we go. Good. And you will be. Well, this can just be here. So we go there, yep. And then let me do it again, here to here. And then what we'll do is I need it to be filtered first. So let me do this first, and I go filter, and I go this one. Yep. And if I go control, you're with the filter, yep. So now it just does it with the filter, and I pick it up, and now we've got them in there. I've got them in my inventory now, so let me see if I can. Well, I'm in space, so maybe I don't. So now it'll start putting those guys out, which will clear them out, which is not bad, because then we can actually get a bit more happening. And this ice here will come into here and start making up these guys, and that's what we're missing. So I don't know how the ice got into there, but that ice come in and kept going into here. And you're on working, but again, we seem to have the right amount of power, but I just are we catching stuff, guys? It's sending a lot of that back now. There we go. Is it sending anything back? There's ice going back in. Ice. Why is ice going in? Ooh. Okay, we only want this. Here we go. Okay. That's not going to work. Yeah. Okay, we don't want the ice to go back in. What we want here, right, here we go. That's good. Is I just want carboniferous to go in. In fact, here's the last port of call. So why don't we do this? Yep. Let me do this. And I can't sort of pick these up, can I? No. Right, and I want this to be here, and I want you to just filter out just those. Sorry, just these. Yeah, so I need to pick it up with a filter. Okay, so we copy that in, and now, we copy that in, and now that'll just put those guys in and not the ice. Now, to fix this, I'm going to have to get the ice out. So if I do this, and it's just going to be the ice, the actual ones, yep, which is good. Is that, yep, the ice cubes, good. And we just want to put those guys Let's just put them here for now. Just say, right, can the ice actually... Oop, are you going to ice now? Because otherwise it'll put everything on there. Oh, yeah, no, we can only get it from there, actually. Okay, so if we do this, and then we put the ice in. There we go. And pick him up as well, thanks. Yep. Good. Okay, so the ice is now going... Ooh. Actually, the ice is... yeah, the ice now can be picked up here and put in straight onto that line. So I think this will work. Let's see. Here we go. So they pick him up. Look at him. He gets the ice. Look at that. There's a fast one. He just keeps doing it. Yep, and now it puts the ice into the correct line, which is the output line. It's a secondary line, which is good. Now, over here, I noticed that in the crusher, this should not have got those in. So let's put them back in, these bits. Let's do this. Let's do that, and then I want to pick this one off for this one. Yep, metallic. Okay, and if I then go Control C and put him there, he's now going to be the metallic one done, and that means that these guys will be smeltering, let us know tomorrow. Now, the metallic carboniferous one should not be in there, so I don't know how they're getting put in, because this one here, sorry, he should only be, that's how, he should only be this. Right, that shouldn't happen anymore, but just in case it does, we've got it fixed. Yeah, because it should just be this. And that'll make those guys. So that's pretty good. We've only got the byproducts. These are the byproducts that are coming out and going in, and everything is going down now. So now everything should be pretty good here. The only thing is I shouldn't have any of this. Yeah. Can I trash that? Yeah. Wait, if I trash them, where do they go? Ooh. If I trash them, where do they go? Oh, they go down to land world. Oh, God. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, that's good. One thing I do want to do is... Can I drop ship, actually? Yeah, because then they'll just go down there. Okay, that's good. So take these gun turrets. We don't need those. Take these walls. We don't need them because this is not a traveling. This is just the space platform. And... that's everything else. So that's all pretty good. Yeah, I might even just take these astro collectors down there. Will I? No, crushers. No, I'll leave them there in case we need any more expanding. Let's get this going down. It's nice. Good. Okay, that's all pretty good. I'm happy with that. This is an efficient sort of running here. We'll just get a few more going on here. Let's see if we go 1, 2. Okay, so we want to be... Let's do this in the middle. Oop. Yeah, let's do that. That's good. Okay, I think that's just a nice little bit there. If you're outputting there, why? So if you're outputting here, and then they're going through here, then they're being picked up. Now, any that don't get picked up and get put into here, although that's very fast, any that don't are just going to go round again, like these guys. They're going to come around here, and they're going to go in and do the big run, and then they're going to come in here, and then they're going to get picked up on the next one. So that's pretty good. Then these guys will get picked up here. So that's not too bad. Although, what's the point of that? Why don't we... Oh, yeah, this is pretty good. These guys are running hot now. They're all running. Yeah, that's good. Okay, it does look like the ice is backed up, which is interesting because we don't really use the ice for anything, do we? No. If the ice is backed up, what else do we do? Do we put the... Where's the carbon? The carbon goes here onto the other side of the ice, but the carbon is having issues because we're not really catching anything carbon related. I mean, there's carbon there, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we need to catch a bit more carbon, I think, is going to be the problem. There'll be balancing's going on here. Right, the episode's gone for long enough. Let's go and have a look and see how we're going. Yes, this is going to be interesting. In between episodes, I think what I will do is I will definitely get the now that we've got these going, I'll definitely get some blueprints going for this. We want to stop that just at 2. Yeah, thank you. I can just back up and stop the production there. But yeah, as you can see here, I think we also need to go out and get some iron. It's going to have to be done. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to leave your comment, like, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Factorio Space Age. Cheers.